welcome to another video, and today I'm going to be sharing the best books that I read in 2015. 2015 was actually a really rough reading year for me, not in the sense that I didn't make my reading goal, because I did. It was just that 2015 was the year of the 3-star book, and for me, 3-star books are kind of books that are like, you can read them, that's good. If you don't read them, that's good too. It doesn't really matter. So I read, like, the majority of the books that I read in 2015 were 3-star books, and that's frustrating. And this is going to be the first year since I started my YouTube channel that I don't have 10 books to share with you guys, because in my opinion, I didn't read books that were good enough to share with you guys to make it a list of 10. I do have 8 books to share with you guys, and another first, I'm not going to have the books descending from 8 to 1, 1 being the best, 8 being the least of the best. Does that make sense? I'm just going to share with you guys the books because some of them I can't really rank in order because of things with books, and yeah. But I do have a favorite book of the year, and I will show that one to you guys last. Just a quick year in review of 2016. My goal was to read 52 books this year, which would be 1 book a week, and I read 65 books this year, which I'm really happy with. I read a lot of plays for school, so maybe about 5 to 10 of those books were only 47 pages, but who cares? It's the same thing as a graphic novel, right? Other than the fact that my year was a 3-star book year, 2015 was a really good reading year for me in the sense that I read a lot, not in the sense that I read a lot of good things. And with that, I will just get started with showing you the books that I enjoyed the most in 2015. The first book I want to talk to you guys about is Ignite Me by Tahara Mafi, which is a part of the Shatter Me trilogy. I'm really surprised that this book made the list because this trilogy has not been my favorite, and it's not a secret that it is not my favorite. Something about the third book just hit me. I felt like the characters kind of got put into action and everything just worked. The end of the book was a little bit sped up, and I felt like it kind of was mushed up together, but I didn't really care because I cared about the characters and I wanted to know what was going to happen to them, and it was great. I think it was probably the best way that the series could have ended, in my opinion. So yeah, that one is one of the books that I enjoyed the most this year. The next book that is on this list is The Heir by Kira Cass. The Selection series is just one of those series that I can pick up and just speed through it. I'm in love with dating shows. I do not have, it's my guilty pleasure, even though I'm not guilty, because I will watch them nonstop with my mom. It's it's bonding, okay? I love them, and this book is a dating show in a little reading form. So yeah, it's cheesy. Yeah, the characters are annoying. Is it entertaining? Yes. So yeah, I just really enjoyed that book, and I'm on pins and needles waiting for the next book in the series, which I think is the last one. The next book that was on my favorite list was Station 11 by Emily St. John Mandel. This book is on a lot of people's favorite lists, and it's for a reason, because it's just so whimsical and wonderful and words. I'm not used to being in front of a camera anymore, can you tell? I don't even know if I can accurately explain what this book is about, but it has to do with flashbacks and a troupe of traveling actors and the apocalypse, and oh my god, I'm sorry, this is a horrible synopsis, which gives you even more motivation to go read it, because Gabby cannot give you accurate summaries. It just kind of really made me feel like I needed to step away from YA even more, because it was so rich. I love writing when it's rich, and when I was younger, I used to just love all this fluff and fluffity fluff that a lot of the time that YA tends to be, and I'm getting tired of fluff, and this definitely was not fluff. So that's why it's on my list, because it just gave me I used to love cotton candy, and now I am delving into the wonderful, wonderful life of solid food that's not candy. What? Station 11, you should go pick it up. The next book is Between the World and Me by Ta-Nehisi Coates. I hope that's how you say it. And this book is nonfiction. What? What? Gabby has a nonfiction book on her best books of 2015. She must be changing her ways of everything. What? She hates nonfiction. But apparently I don't, because I really, really enjoyed this book. This book is written by Ta-Nehisi Coates, and it's a letter to his son about what it's like growing up in America as an African American man, and he just kind of like writes a letter like with his anxieties and his worries for his son and kind of the things that any parent with a young. This book is on a topic that's really important, and I think that this book really has an important narrative on that topic, and I think more people should read it. You know what? I lied. I said that I'm going to have 8 books on this list, but then I realized that one of them wasn't that good, so it's 7 now. Yeah, I said that there was only going to be a top 1, but I actually think I have a top 3. So, top 3, doo-doo-doo-doo. My third favorite book this year was The One and Only Ivan by Katherine Applegate. I don't know what it was about this book, but all the feelings. This book is about a gorilla who lives in like a circus, like everyone look at the animal type place, and that's not good for him, and he makes friends with like a little elephant, and it's just them like living, and gosh, I'm so bad at summaries. It's so good. It's a middle grade. I was bawling my eyes out, and I don't really like animal books, like books about animals. I'm just like, I don't know why I'm reading about you talking, because you don't talk and things. But apparently this one just connected with my soul in ways that I did not know my soul could have connections, and I loved it. You should read this to all the children that you have in your life. I'm not a child and I enjoyed it. Read it to all the people in your life, because it is good, it is cute, it'll make you cry if you are a crying person like myself. Yeah, read it. The number 2 book of this year was To All the Boys I've Loved Before by Jenny Han. I loved this because it was not just a cutie cute book, but it was a cutie cute book that had substance and life and culture and differentness that I completely loved, and it just took me to a place on the moon, and I was there giggling and fangirling, and no one could judge me. I lie, my mother judged me a lot while I read this book, but do I care? No. This is just a really fun book, and I think that it was one of the only books this year that I was giggling and squealing, and just I wanted to have more of the characters, and it's just cute. And if you watch my videos, the number 1 book should not be a very big surprise, because I was fangirling and freaking out about it and all that kind of things. But my number 1 book this year was I'll Give You the Sun by Jandy Nelson. This book illustrates the main reason why I do not stop reading YA, just like cold turkey. I've been having problems with YA this year, and I've thought maybe I should just stop reading YA. But this book is the reason why I don't, because it is beautiful. I love reading books that have stories told by young people that are just so important, that like make your heart ache and just make you like, oh, I don't even know how to explain it. This book just had so much in it that made me want to like feel and love and what is happening with all of these things. I don't know. The love that I have for this book cannot be put into words. It can just be like felt by me telling you to go read the book, because it's a thing that happens when I just love too much the book. This book was beautiful, and I can't really think right now or put it into words. That's how beautiful it was. The most beautiful things make you forget how to speak, and I'll Give You the Sun by Jandy Nelson. It's definitely something that you should pick up, because apparently it makes you not be able to think of words. That is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please let me know in the comments below what were some of your favorite books this year. I will be filming my worst books of 2015, and there were quite a few, but I only picked out the ones that were just really bad. So keep your eyes out for that video. And I hope you guys will have a wonderful booktastic day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! The selection sheets The selection. Oh my god. Siri, who wrote Station 11? My number one book this year was. Oh my god.